You know,
see the power advantage right there for Zeuxis.
And you would think that for Mercedes to stay away from that power, at least attempt to, and stay away from those big strikes that you talked about, Excalibur, how hard hitter that Zeuxis is.
Now, Zeuxis, obviously with the size, the power advantage, but Mercedes Moné with the fans at her side here in Des Moines, Iowa, as Zeuxis goes underneath.
Nice flying mare right there by Zeuxis into a rear chin lock.
May have had a bit of hair on that one.
A little bit. It's so quick, though. It's tough for the referee to catch that, but I think he might be right. You got to watch that front foot on that headlock, though.
Remember, as it stands right now at Forbidden Door, it will be title for title. Stephanie Vaquer versus Mercedes Moné, the TBS Championship, New Japan Strong Women's Championship, and after the event of this past weekend in Osaka, it is official. The IWGP World Heavyweight Championship match. John Moxley looks to defend against former champion Tetsuya Naito, and the challenge was thrown out on Collision. Zack Sabre Jr. will go one-on-one with Orange Cassidy as Mercedes Moné, the deja vu there on Zeuxis.
Just using her quickness.
And the low drop kick takes down Zeuxis. Mercedes goes for the cover, and Zeuxis kicking out.
Nice heart and toughness right there by Zeuxis. It's the thing, as the match rolls on, an athlete, the TBS champion, the athlete known as Mercedes, she will, in my opinion, gain advantage the more the match goes on. That's just her athleticism, her experience.
Yeah, Mercedes definitely Taz with much bigger stage. Oh, a cover here by Zeuxis. Let's say experience on the bigger stage, under the brighter spotlight than Zeuxis.
That's a big deal, Shivani.
Yeah, her athletic ability. You talked about Taz.
Oh, there's a roundhouse kick. Just dropped Mercedes to a knee.
I had an uncle in Canarsie, Uncle Zeuxis. He didn't kick like that, I'll tell you that.
Oh, just on
Zeuxis.
As Mercedes, nice trip there, takes Zeuxis off her feet.
Coming right in front of us, right out in front of us.
To the outside. Oh, Mercedes just launched off our desk to take down Zeuxis with the arm drag.
What a great athlete. I mean, you mentioned she's 2-0 thus far in AEW and a champion in a short span. But, man, she is showing her athletic ability. It's shining here through.
Well, I think Excalibur makes a great point about being under the bright lights and having pressure on her, meaning Mercedes in competition. She's used to that. She's used to this environment.
Certainly is, and she can flourish under it. She's proven that. But Zeuxis showing that she can flourish as well as the drop. Mercedes sent violently to the floor.
What a shot by Zeuxis. That definitely will cool off Mercedes, and now Zeuxis on the hop.
As she's coming in. Zeuxis. Will this luchador be the next TBS champion? We will find out in picture don't.
Yeah, I knew what that answer would be anyway.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it.
No.
Not a fan of our FTW champion. Right now, Zeuxis just really popping Mercedes right there with that running forearm.
And Taz, you've been a part. Oh, Zeuxis coming in with those knees in the corner, dragging Mercedes out. Could this be it? 1, 2. No, Mercedes able to kick out. I was going to say, Taz, you've been a part of successful tag teams in your past.
I'm a multiple tag team champion. Let's get the facts right, but continue.
Okay, well, I think you guys were saying the same thing, but go ahead.
Thanks, Tony.
Okay, no problem.
But you know, if you're in the situation of Zeuxis, she has an opportunity to become TBS championship. She has a chance to upstage her partner, Stephanie Vaquer, ahead of Forbidden Door. I mean, oh, look at this. A version of La Tapatia, the Romero special, as Mercedes trapped in the grip of Zeuxis.
Is there a question you're getting at? What are we done here?
I was going to say, don't you think Zeuxis would relish in that opportunity?
Yes, I do think she would relish in that opportunity. Shivani, don't you agree with that?
Well, yeah. You think it would put a wedge between herself and Vaquer?
Possibly. You know, it's a competitive industry.
Right.
Look at the power here, Shivani, of Mercedes.
Mercedes is just so impressive. And listen, first time we've seen Zeuxis, but in 3 matches, man, Mercedes can do a lot of things. I think we're just seeing the very beginning of what she can do.
Yeah, for those who have followed Mercedes' career, they know her success, and they know what she can do. And And for newer fans, I mean, you know, she's a special kind of performer and athlete is Mercedes Moné.
Yeah, I mean, you just get that vibe just because of how she's received by the crowd. I mean, she's a star. I mean, not just in the wrestling ring, but on the... no!
Yikes.
Well, God, that may be the end of Mercedes Moné's wrestling career and her Hollywood career.
Yeah, Zeuxis does not give a damn about Mercedes Moné.
Zeuxis almost ripped Mercedes' ears off her head. Damn.
Yeah, Mercedes right now is hurting, man. Oh, look at this. You can see it on her face.
Oh, she's pulling her mouth apart.
Come on now.
Yeah, that's rough. Had someone do that to me once, Shivani. They took their nail and they rubbed it across my gum and cut my gum with their nail. You know how unsanitary that is? How do you get a damn tetanus shot after the match? San Juan, that was.
Action continues live tonight on Dynamite. Zeuxis of CMLL looking to dethrone the TBS champion Mercedes Moné ahead of Forbidden Door, but Mercedes turning things around on Zeuxis.
Again, that's the case of a tremendous athlete. I'll say it again, go back to that term. Being able to turn that around and almost get a win.
Got caught, Mercedes caught it, a round kick of her own, dropping.
Yeah, that was also a kick to the ribs, taking Zeuxis maybe all the oxygen out of her lungs, dropping her to her feet, but the fireman's carried there by 1/2 of the CMLL World Champion, but the cover, the Liger bomb, and Mercedes able to kick out.
Great pinning combination as well, and Mercedes still escaped.
A lot of heart, a lot of toughness from Mercedes.
And you see Zeuxis wearing her heart on her sleeve right there. Frustration at the resilience of the champion.
Zeuxis saying, that's it. I'm going to finish her off right here and capture this TBS title.
Zeuxis,
what the hell?
has Mercedes up, and Mercedes counter. Reversal to Hurricane Rana. The leg is hooked, and Zeuxis able to kick out this time.
Crunchy on the head ski.
That's one way to put it, Tazzy. Zeuxis.
I know, you know what I mean.
Just driving the shoulder.
Oh, paintbrushed as well.
The shoulder into the midsection, the right hand into the jaw of the CEO, but Mercedes gets the boot up into the face of the charging Zeuxis.
Here she comes.
And over that top, sunset flip, nope. Zeuxis rolls through. Oh, the knees drop on the jaw, the cover. 2, and Mercedes able to kick out.
Well, I respect what Zeuxis doing. She's going for a lot of covers, trying to capture this championship.
And Taz, I mean, Mercedes only 2 matches since her return to the ring. You know, I mean, it takes a long time to build up that in-ring conditioning, and Zeuxis, who competes regularly at altitude in Mexico City, could be looking to exploit that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I don't know if I saw that right or not, but did Mercedes come out with a bulldog
She
that time?
certainly did, and now coming in with a double knee strike, Tony.
How about that? Here she goes again.
Mercedes throwing it back in Zeuxis' face. Zeuxis landed those knees in the corner earlier. And now Mercedes, the meteor off the rope. 1, 2. No, Zeuxis kicking out.
Mercedes got a lot of great offensive weapons. We're seeing many of them right now.
And Mercedes a bit surprised at the resilience of Zeuxis, but
she's shocked, actually. You could tell it by a facial expression. Oh, snap action suplex there, and now
a snap brainbuster as Mercedes floats over.
She's trying to channel her inner late great Eddie Guerrero here.
A man that was a massive inspiration in the career of Mercedes Moné, Eddie Guerrero. But Zeuxis knows that as well as anybody. She turns it around on Mercedes. Now the double underhook. Zeuxis, she likes.
Oh my God.
I thought she's going for the package pile driver, but instead the double underhook into the lung blower.
That was phenomenal. She's going to get him.
2. And oh no, Mercedes just barely kicking out.
Yeah, she did not. Zeuxis did not have a good cover either that time.
Well, she's got to stay locked in, Zeuxis, because she has, taking a look at this, she has Mercedes rocked. Watch this landing. This was wicked, man. Oof.
Yeah, into the lung blower, but back in live action. Zeuxis, the moonsault press. Nobody home. Zeuxis staggered. Mercedes goes up over the shoulders, changes grip. And now Mercedes, center of the ring. Money